Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. Depending on where you are watching me from, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. My name is Global Classic. I'm here to touch light or talk about the recent incident that just took place in my state, my country, the state Benin City, related to Miss Ohiria, where they just amputated one of her hand because of abuse in her marriage. Well, I want to look into this matter very critically because abuse have been existing everywhere. It's not only our country, all over the world. But this time around, if we don't get to the one where we say the man don't they take firearm, they shoot woman when he call him wife. Let me say the matter don't reach high level. The reason why I say me I just bring this topic come, maybe we'll talk about or reason now. Now me say, you see, this abuse is not only depending on the men. As the men they abuse, that's what women say they abuse men. But this one now we call the be say, it can't reach the one will be say they can't want to take someone life. It's getting extreme. It's appalling. It's not acceptable in any part of the world. You see, what I'm trying to make our people understand is say marriage is not a do or die affair. Relationship is not a do or die affair. If it doesn't work out, everybody will carry carry on. Make peace day. And this may they will come and arrange that or take a look after the children in peace. But if that one not there, or the woman don't they see the abuse where the man they abuse her, and the man don't they see the abuse with the woman they abuse her, because they like to generalize matter, now they talk and go one side. And they still the manager say, maybe my wife will change or maybe my husband will change. Now the result of such abuse, now thing I see so. You see, we just thank God for her life because God did with her. Because the man wanted to take her life. He just by the grace of God, now they cat take go meet her for hand. Or now kill the man who want kill her. So what I'm trying to say is that this spirit of anger, just the prayer against and say me not come, me not use anybody. It's not good for man, not good for woman. And I hear say we first lady of Edo State, the question the poor woman for hospital. They say the mother of the woman for hospital say don't take away the man they abuse Tina. But Tina no cry out because maybe she wants to stay her marriage because of her children and she was just dying silently. Marriage or relationship is not by pity. Don't they pity marriage, don't they pity relationship. You don't love by pity. At all. Say if everything good, the man go there. You don't include pity in your relationship or marriage, not by pity. Because at the end of it all, either the man go regret her because you pity the woman, or the woman go regret her because she pity the man. The area where I still want me will look it to be say, now this incident don't happen like this. I know say the man I don't bring disgrace to my gender, men, women. And don't be only that. I know say some women still don't do some horrible things where relate to this abuse too for marriage, which they still do to their husband. It's the right time we need to change. Man, treat your wife in a very decent manner. And woman, treat your husband in a very decent manner. This is what I talk about say maybe they respect our wife or maybe the wife they respect the man. We say women we always get one belief. I'm talking about my gender now, men. Say we always get one belief. Say as we marry the women, the one we even marry and well. Cause Sunday, our African women, they like to call husband. even if you don't marry them well. They always like to say the father of my children or my baby father. Anything if they don't born one for them, they never ever born a husband that they call. But they forgot saying a man will marry you well, not be your husband. The one will not marry you well, now your baby father, now your boyfriend, even though you bought 20 children there, now your boyfriend, that will not be married. If you don't work, carry your bag and baggages, waka come out. If you not still work for the man, make the man still waka come out. So the reason why you try to talk this to me say women will they take undue advantage over the women sometimes. Say as you don't marry them, the women don't become our slave. They don't become our punching bag. Why be say we can't forget say our wife get the same right, equal right with you for marriage when you with and they. The kind right wey you get, now she gets you. The only thing we say, you just spearhead at the head of the house. God use you at the head of the house as a husband. Not me say the woman not get say or the woman say now your toy or now your snake. I know that this one. If you call her, the woman not cook. You will ask your wife, her food not ready. Say no. What will happen? You will need to ask her, say what will happen. Because she too a human being. Maybe you can get arguments. Maybe you can the kind way they treat her, she not dey happy. So, anything if happen, will be say it make her not quick take decision to take cook that food. You will need to ask her. And if you get anywhere where they offend the woman, too, you will need to you caution yourself, pull yourself to order. Maybe you call the woman, say maybe you beg her, because maybe they lower our ego, women. Try to teach this woman well, because before that woman come, a woman will be say no they born for you, or that man say the mother say they beat her all the time. Now they gonna know why you they beat her. That's not the same because the woman not make your meal, not make your food. You carry firearm, go shoot your wife and that not be good thing to hear now. Don't need to shoot your woman. Woman when you say you love now your wife, you don't feel raise your hand on her. Say you want hit her, say you want be. I don't say most of African men they do on those days because maybe the way most of us were brought up, say would override our women or whatever. But this time around, things are not done that way. Things need to be done in a very nice way, correctly, in any relationship or marriages, to stop abuse of the men to the women or the women to the men. Abuse is abuse. Now the woman abuse the man, the woman abuse the man. Abuse and abuse. It's not acceptable in anywhere. You understand what I'm trying to say? If that ties in marriage, if your wife not feel cook, and you see the condition of the woman or whatever will happen, as a responsible man, you don't feel enter kitchen. Just find what you go eat. Even find where your children go eat. Leave the woman alone if you want peace to reign. Even the food where you cook, say if you still come and say, food already, as you not cook, I don't make food, then go take me you eat. Maybe if she dey vex for you before, you come because that was say she know they eat, make they eat your food. You know say she dey angry. Whatever that happen, no the one will be say you go raise your hand on the woman, you just carry gun. You shoot the woman hand now. They don't one of her hand now don't kaput now, they don't amputate her. As the first lady of Edo State now say they will come put plastic. Whether how they want to do it, whether na rubber hand they want come put for the hand, whatever way they want put her. But remember, I say nothing be like hand we God create am with, where they born am with, because you know if you take artificial teeth compare the one where they born you with. You understand what I talk now? The man really did wrong. I know say the Edo State government will serve am the right punishment, depending on how many or how long you want to be behind the bar, because I know sometimes Africa or Nigeria, my country, is a very lawless country whereby the government and the people in power, in corridor of power, are not respecting the judiciary. So I just pray say make government of the day Lucky Obaseki government use their power to enforce